Welcome, everyone. Everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, and Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here they come. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And showing the range there, Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Splitter. Up again. Duncan on the follow. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Back to Green. Pass to Leonard. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. To the right side. With the tip. Duncan on the follow. Duncan's got 6 points.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this. First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And here's the Lakers.
That's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Bryant hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Splitter. Here's Duncan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
And so Duncan nails them both. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Fox. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Now here's Kobe. He's got 6. Fires from deep. They get it back. Grant on the wing. Bryant looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Green. And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 8 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Kobe after the main shot from Manu Ginobili. The tray. Again, the miss by Bryant. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. To the inside. From 11 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard. He's got 10.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Outside, Fisher. Pass to Shaq. Tries again. Puts the move on. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Parker. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw.
Parker can't just dominate inside. He has to rely on gracefulness and agility.
And it's Bryant missing. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Duncan. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Fisher looking it over. O'Neal no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Bryant. Rebound by Parker. And here is Diaw. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Spurs out in front. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because, to me, it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Diaw lays it up off the glass. Diaw's got his first points of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes with neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Ginobili. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They get a hand on it. Parker with the steal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got his second basket of the game.
And Parker is the ultimate attacker in the open floor. He gets the ball and doesn't think twice about getting to the rim.
Kobe can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Los Angeles with another miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Leonard. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Lakers trail. Outside, Fisher. For 3. And Splitter pulls it down.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
And Leonard using that side as well to get the call. Good there, just taking the initiative.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers on offense. 4-point game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Ryder. Outside, Ori. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Diaw. San Antonio leading by 4. And he banks in the layup.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes. And it's Foster finishing off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Splitter. Spurs passing it around. Back to Leonard. Over Ori. And the Spurs scoring again.
And he's got a well-rounded skill set. Leonard's inside-out game is going to pose major problems for a long time.
Now Foster. Outside for George. Carries the long-range jumper. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Splitter. And it's Foster with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Ori. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Shoots from the elbow. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Leonard forces it through inside.
And I appreciate Leonard's feel for the game. Already seems to know all the angles.
To the wing on the left. Ori gets the bucket. Ori's got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they got here in the first half. Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Outside, Ori. Pass to Foster. 3-pointer. Green with the rebound. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Parker. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 11. Knocked loose. From deep three-point territory. That shot no good. From deep, Green. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Spurs. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Fisher. A pass to Fox. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
O'Neal with the steal. And here's Bryant outside. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Mills. From past the arc. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off his. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, he just puts the D in a bind there. Whenever Splitter gets it that deep, you know he's going to get the call from there.
And that one falls for Splitter. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 6. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Inside, O'Neal. Nice D from Duncan. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. And this format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Pass to Diaw. Spurs passing it around. The turnaround Jay. And that one goes long. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 9 points. Clock at 6. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Parker's shot is off. Now the Lakers on the break. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Lakers trail by 9. O'Neal outside. And it's good for 2. 9 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. San Antonio making a switch here. Spurs leading by 7. And here's Mills from the arc. And they recover it. For 3, Bonner. And it's Fox with the rebound. And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That's his first foul. San Antonio on defense. Grant outside. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. And here's Kobe from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Grant. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead. Pass to Bonner. And here's Mills. Defended by Fisher. For 3, Bonner. It's rebounded by O'Neal. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Back to Ginobili. "26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Fox has it in the corner. Green with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Kobe. Oh, power move by Kobe.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with three quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. San Antonio leading. Ginobili outside. Back to Parker. Falls, nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Bryant, that's a two-pointer. And it's blocked. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to Leonard. Fox with the steal. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Yep, that one goes. It's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Pass to O'Neal. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
Spurs leading by 5. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Fox. Down low. It's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Now Splitter. 6 on the shot clock. The 10-footer.
Getting all over the shooter, Grant, using that big frame and long arms to disrupt that one.
It's in! What a play by Kobe!
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Parker's shot is off. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach? For the Spurs.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, is just how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
San Antonio calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. He wants some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Green. Corner shot. Bullseye.
Danny Green is one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Makes it look easy.
Outside, Bryant. He takes it in. And Kobe throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Duncan. And another basket for San Antonio.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 3. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Kobe. To tie it up. Offensive rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Spurs making a switch here.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
To the inside. Splitter. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 3.
You got to admire how clever Splitter is. Just uses his height well there on the close range shot.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Duncan high post. Back to Splitter. Parker outside. The 3 from Leonard. That shot, no good. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
To the paint. Here's Splitter. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Kobe. To take the lead. Can't knock in the three. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And that's an intentional foul. This free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Timeout called the Lakers. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, you need the 3 here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
Bryant bats for 2. Off target with that shot. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win.